Hello guys, welcome back to PatronesMujer. I'll be sharing with you a tutorial on how to make the model you see in the picture. We'll take pen and paper to write down the materials. We'll find the pattern's description in the magazine Children's Pattern number 14. Once we have the pattern tracing from the magazine, we cut along the side line that we'll make. These are finished pattern, which means they have 1 cm seam, hems, and come with notches and run lines. First, look at the pattern line and place all the pattern according to the line and how to use the fabric. In this case, on the main fabric, we are going to cut parallel to the selvage of the fabric. Grab your pattern pieces and prepare to cut them out. We place the center front on the fold edge, insert the pins around the pattern and cut one piece. This is the sleeve. We insert the pins around the pattern and cut 2 pieces on mirror. Place the ruffle piece on the fold edge. Insert the pins around the pattern and cut 1 piece. And next to it, we place the neckline ruffle on the fold edge and we cut 1 piece. This is the front yoke. Insert the pins around the pattern and cut 2 pieces on mirror. This is the bias step. Place on bias and cut 1 piece. Before taking off the fabrics, please look at the cape pattern markings, the lines you find in the pattern, the notches, the center back, and snip them. For the ruffle piece, we overload it another color. In this case, we use black. It depends on the design you want. And these are the pieces from the blouse. This is the front. We fuse them. These are the sleeves. This is the elastic. Make a stitch to all along of the piece and then we are going to make another one next to it. And then we are going to pull the thread from the spool to get together. Place the piece on top of the front, match the center front and spray to all along on the edge. We take the front yoke piece and we are going to sew for the bottom. And place on the center front. And sew to all around. The machine, place the ruffle piece on top of the front piece and sew them all around and spray together on the edge. Press with the fingers because it helps to pass the stitch on it. Place one piece on top of the other and pass a stitch on the bottom. After that, sew the front yoke with the pieces by the bottom, match the notches the center from, and sew all around. Remember to match the center from and the notches. The next steps will be closing the front and the back by the shoulders, and then gather the piece. Face the rights of the front and back and sew them by the shoulders. Now pass a stitch to all along on the piece, and next to it we have to make another one, and then we are going to pull the thread from the spool for getting together. We place the gather on the neckline. You have to match the center back, you have to match the notches and the shoulders, and spray to all around. And then we are going to sew the bias around the neckline. And we will close the sides. Now on the machine, sew all around the neckline. You have to match the center back and the notches. And with the help with our fingers, press together because we don't want to get the foot entangled. Fold the center from, and on top place the bias and sew it to all around the neckline. cut the excess of the fabric, and at the end fold again the center front and pass a stitch. Cut the corners and cut the excess of the fabric around the neckline. We fold again the bias and we pass a stitch to all around on the bias and snip the curves on the neckline. Turn the bottom tape and pass another stitch to all around. Close the sides and then overlock them. Face the rights of the sleeve and close by the side. Take the other one and make the same process. And then we are going to place the elastic on the cuffs. Face the rights of the sleeve and close the sleeve by the side and the other one. And then overlock them. Place the elastic on the cuffs and pull the elastic for past the stitch. And at the end, pass a back stitches. And overlock the cuffs. In this case we use black. On the head of the sleeve, pass a stitch from notch to get the gather, and then place the sleeve on the shoulders, match the notches and the sides. At the end, we'll make the hem. Place the sleeve on the armhole and sew it all around the sleeve. Match the shoulders, match the notches and the sides, and then overlock all around. We continue with the hem, so fold 1 centimeter inside and fold again and pass a stitch to all around of the hem. And this is how our finished blouse looks. We place the in from the bottom, and this is the front and this is the back. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tutorials. The account is at PatronesMujer, and as always, thank you guys for watching the video.